It's day number 27, and today we're learning. This is exactly what we're going to do today. Learn. Mental investment on the knowledge that you require for you to be able to pull through this 100 days. Simple task. Either you can just listen to this audio, get a summary of what we're learning today, or you can press the link below and learn more of today's choice of mental investment. So, what are we learning about on day number 27? We're going to learn and master the art of prioritization. You not only have a task every day, but you're tackling many tasks. You want to improve many aspects of your life. You want to prioritize your spiritual, you want to prioritize your fitness. You have a bunch of things that you want to accomplish and a bunch of goals that you need to accomplish by the end of the year. So to avoid being overwhelmed throughout this whole process and to learn how to prioritize, when to prioritize, what to delete, what to delegate, what to do, and what you can schedule. That's what we're going to learn how to do that today. So today you're going to acquire the skill of prioritization and learn how to apply the Eisenhower's matrix in the next 48 hours. So today you learn about this, and then you're going to try and apply this as you go forward. You have set your time blocks, and you have managed to complete your tasks as good enough and not focusing on perfectionism. Today we're going to get into prioritization, and we have 2 more tasks left. Then we're going to finish with the next 10 days. How nice is that? Okay, so this tool helps you what to decide, well, what is urgent, what is important, what can wait, what you need to delete from your tasks, so you can spend time wisely and on the things that are very important and get you where you want to be by the end of the 100 days. So here's a short description of the Eisenhower matrix. So it is divided into 4 quadrants. The first one is urgent and important. These are the things that you need to do. The second quadrant is important but not urgent. These are the things that you need to schedule. The third one is the urgent but not important. Just make sure that you don't get this confused, because it can be quite confusing if you don't really pay attention on the urgency and the importance. Then the last quadrant, which is quadrant number 4, is not urgent or not important. So the first quadrant that we mentioned was urgent and important. So these are the tasks that require immediate attention and are crucial for your goals. For example, it can be like a crisis or an issue. For example, there's a fire in the kitchen. That's a perfect example. That is very urgent and very important, and you should do them immediately. So here's a question you can ask yourself: if I don't do this now, will that mean that I'm procrastinating, or will that mean that I won't be able to accomplish my goal? For an example, it's 4:30 in the morning, and your goal was to wake up and to exercise. This is definitely urgent and important, because if you do not do that at that time, you're not going to be able to do it throughout the whole day, because you're going to be busy, and then when you come back later in the evening, you have other goals that you want to pursue. So this is where this applies. The second quadrant that you have is important but not urgent. It's an important task that you have to complete, but it's not really urgent at the point. So this speaks to our long-term goals. They're not urgent, yes, but then you can schedule mini goals that you can work towards to completing that task. So these tasks are important for long-term goals. We tend to procrastinate these tasks and tend to not pay attention to them because they don't really feel urgent, but then they are very important. And by the time reaches where you have to accomplish this goal, you're already panicking, and then you're getting overwhelmed. So it is important to schedule it on your calendar or on your app, so that you are reminded and not forget about these, or set mini goals that will help you accomplish little tasks for when the time comes. You are ready to fulfill that goal, and you'll be able to reach where you want to reach. So these should be scheduled. The third quadrant is urgent but not important, right? And these ones you can delegate. Have you ever received an email and you're in the middle of doing something else? It can be in your career. You're in the middle of doing something else and then you receive an email. You feel the urgency to respond to that email, but then it is not important at the time. You have something more important that is happening at that time. You are really inclined to quickly respond to that email, but then remember you're doing something else. So that will then put pressure on your time, and then you're tackling multiple things in one space of time. So the importance is if you have someone whom you can delegate to do that, be sure to delegate. There's an email that came in, can you please respond to this or call this person? If that is not an option for you, write it down and then schedule it for a different time. That is not the time that you're tackling something else. The last quadrant is not urgent, not important. These are time wasters, and and in these times are the times where we can actually do some things that are very productive for our goals. So this can be a space where you can navigate to see, okay, in accomplishing my goals, what can I replace these things with that are, important and not urgent, or important and urgent, or not urgent but important. So for example, you have that time in your day where you scroll on TikTok, where you're on WhatsApp, where you decide, let me just do this, those time wasters. You can take a look at those time wasters and decide, okay, on this day I would like to do this, or on this hour that I usually scroll on TikTok, I would like to read a book and inform myself, or mentally invest in my personal or any professional skill that you might decide can be a course. And you see that you're not finding enough time to pursue your course because you're always busy, but you have the couple of hours that you engage in not important and not urgent things. So these need to be eliminated and substituted with things that are important and that build you in your career, personal development, or any other spectrum that you might choose. So for a detailed explanation, you can click the link that is below, or if you want us to work together in checking, okay, in my schedule, what is important, what is not, what is urgent, what is not, what am I being urgent about that is actually not important, that I can reschedule. Don't hesitate to contact me and then we can have a chat. So our theme for today is choose wisely, act purposefully. This is the main purpose of today's explanation and mental investment. So I need you to do this. After you've learned all this, you are going to make a list of the tasks that you usually complete in a day. That is for tomorrow. Today you learn, tomorrow you act. Tomorrow you're going to make a list of the 6 tasks that you do in a day. Then you're going to put each in one column. Is it important and urgent? Is it important and not urgent? Is it urgent but not important? Or is it any task that you engage in, whether it's scrolling on TikTok and the times that you usually do this? Categorize each task and you'll see that your time management will improve by far, because you are going to purposefully choose the things that you're going to focus on and make wise decisions when it comes to your time management. And remember, your journal prompt for today is going to be, which tasks drain my time that weren't really important, and how can I handle them differently tomorrow? And your daily affirmation is going to be, I focus on what truly matters and let go of the rest. So I hope you guys have a lovely day, and I will see you guys on day number 30, day number 29. Okay, so remember, I'm here to assist, I'm here to help, I'm here for a chat. And if you want to catch up, you're never too left behind. We can do a crash course that is personalized, which will take a couple of days to catch up with everyone else. We'll see each other next time, and have a good day.